the way that God whooped Job's behind verbally, like he got a tongue lashing. In Job chapter 38, I was reading verse 2, and God was, after Job was talking all the smack, yakety yak, he was like, yo, brace yourself like a man, because I got questions for you. You got to answer. He asked him just like that. I was like, oh, I felt like that sibling, like that kid whose sibling is about to get their behind whooped, and you just like, don't laugh or you're gonna get it too. But it's kind of like, oh, you had it coming. And then God proceeded over the next two chapters. It was like 38 and 39. She just asked him questions, like rhetorical questions at that. Like, I'm sorry, do you make the sun rise? Do you know how much the earth measures? I'm sorry, do you tell the ocean where to stop? He goes on and on like that for chapters. Two whole chapters. And then on chapter 40, he finally gives him a break. He says, so do you still want to argue with me? Do you still want to argue with me? Because you are a critic of God, but do you have answers to these questions? He asked him just like that. I was like, oh, like the kids like to say, he clocked that T ASAP. I was like, no, it is not funny. But to me, it's like, the guy was not playing. And then all Job could say was like, I'm nothing. Because what can you possibly say to that? But listen, I'm telling you, there's sense of humor in the Bible, and I know that was a tough passage, and Job went through stuff, but and I understand why he was yakety yakking. I get it, but when God stepped in, it was like, embrace yourself like a man. I was like, oh, he's done. Oh, he is done.